Hello, I'd like to thank everyone that's watching. Hopefully I give you some helpful information. As you can see, everything's mounted, connected, all ready to go. New power supply, processor, stock heatsink, 6 gigabytes of DDR3 memory in the 3 channels, serial ATA hard drive. Got the optical drive connected up with the IDE cable. Up top you can see how it's mounted, and my case is open and upside down. I can do it on my case, and I just do it because the way the heat dissipates, it rises and it ends up keeping it overall cooler. So it ends up working out really nice for me. I want to give you guys some helpful information about the motherboard and what my experiences are, so hopefully it can make things a little easier for you if you buy this beautiful gigabit motherboard. First I want to start off with mounting that processor. As you can see, the little turn signals there on you got 4 of them. Those, when you mount the stock heatsink, you place it on there and leave those arrows the way they are, and you push down and it snaps into place. The only reason why you're going to turn it is to unlock the heat sinks for removal. So a lot of people, they get confused and they push it down and turn it thinking that it's going to lock it, but it doesn't. So you want to help protect it, don't break it. So hopefully that helps out. The thermal grease that you put on it, just a very light layer, very thin, not much at all, because that'll change your temperature dramatically if you put too much. So less is actually more in that case. You can only install the hard drive only one way, so that's not going to be a problem. We got the processor power here connected. When you connect up these connectors here for your power switch and all that, you can see that they're the lettering, how it's connected on mine. But it makes it really easy because they give you the positive signal and right there where you connect it. So it makes it really easy, so you can't really connect them wrong. So that's a nice thing that Gigabit does. Alright, so now that I showed you how it's all mounted and connected, my motherboard, it booted on the first try. Everything went smoothly. I installed my Windows 7 64-bit Professional. Got it all set up. Everything went smoothly. But I'm going to give you some information about the motherboard and maybe some issues that I came up, and hopefully it can help you so you don't have to have those same issues. I'm going to turn off the light so you can see the debug LEDs. Okay, here we go. That's the memory LED there to let you know. There's a processor LED that you're not seeing. It's not lit. And then we have the LED debug right there that's going to go over and tell you temperature. While you know your motherboard is booting and working properly, when none of the LEDs come on, when it's all dark, so you can see that one turned off. But when you're running it, overclocking it, or whichever it is, your LEDs, like on my processor, if I'm running a game, it's gonna light up green. And then if I'm gaming for hours, there's no, it's getting hot because somebody has the heater on, and your board's getting really hot. Well, it's gonna light up red, and then if it gets up to a high enough temperature, like 100 degrees Celsius, it's just gonna shut down on you. But it's gonna shut down to protect the motherboard, so it's not gonna damage anything. You have that safety net there. You can see in the back it has the nice little blue light for the it says the clear the CMOS if you want to reset your BIOS. When I booted up my Windows, I had my USB keyboard, USB mouse, and everything worked perfectly. So that's the motherboard, and that's the way it should look when you boot it up for the first time. All dark and FF. and that's your signal for letting you know that it's working properly. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you on Windows some of the helpful tools that they give you with your motherboard. Let's see here. Windows 7 is going to give you all kinds of asking you multiple times about permission. Alright, the first one I want to show you that's really going to come in handy. It's going to be the it's going to be a gigabit utility. It's called the Energy Saver 2, and you can actually download a newer version of this before you install it on your motherboard disk. You can install the update. The other one I want to show you that's is going to be the Easy Tune 6, and there's also an updated version of this that you could download from Gigabit's website to make it really easy to overclock. But I wouldn't recommend overclocking until you replace that heatsink, because the stock heatsink isn't going to do it. So over here we have on the Easy Tune, we have the hardware monitor, they call it, and my CPU temperature, which is 43 degrees Celsius. You can switch it to Fahrenheit. 42 degrees, that's pretty normal. You know, if it goes to 50, if it's always running at 50, always running at 60 on just idle like this, that's a bad sign. You may need to buy a new heat sink. And if it's running at 80 or 100, you need to turn off your system and check how that heat sink's connected. But I wanted to show you, when you're running heavy applications, you can actually lower your temperature by using these two utilities together. What they call it is Dynamic Energy Saver. Go ahead and click this on. You can click it on whenever you want. It's not going to damage anything, hurt anything. It's not overclocking. It's actually underclocking. You turn it on and it's going to save you on the watts. So it kind of talks a little bit about it. Power saving. But what that's going to do is, because it's using less CPU power, it's actually going to help lower your temperature here. And if my room was really cool, it'd probably drop all the way down to 40s. You got an alarm here to let you know if it's over your temperature that's not recommended. So you can change this for your own personal. I'm about 70. If my temperature goes over 70, I want to know about it and stop what I'm doing so I don't damage any of my parts on my computer. But at 100 degrees Celsius, it'll automatically shut down everything, so you don't permanently damage it. You can see the CPU fan. It's the stock one is all set at the 1967. You can probably go to 2000, but mine's running at 19. So these two apps are going to come in handy to help maintain your computer and help protect your parts. If you're getting high temperatures right out of the box, I'd recommend using this Dynamic Energy Saver, getting the updated version and having it run when you're gaming. You're just doing a lot of heavy activities. It's actually going to help out and make a big difference. Alright, so I want to be happy. Got my new system all set up. Works excellent. It's fast. It's extremely fast. You may need some help working around Windows 64. You got to check all your items, make sure that they work for Windows 64 version, Windows 7 version. But going from now into the future, you're going to see Windows 7 all over the place, 64-bit all over the place. So it's not going anywhere. You're going to be perfectly fine. But whatever you're buying, just double check just to make sure. So I hope I gave you some helpful information. Nice good quality HD video, and thank you for watching.